Hello friends, welcome to Android and this is Som Banerjee here, and the topic of today's video is actually the comparison of the flagship phones versus normal smartphones, casual mid-range smartphones. So we're gonna enjoy the video. Here are the all classifications of flagship phones and casual mid-range smartphones. So you'll get a conclusion, you'll get a decision from my side that which you're gonna buy. And if you're a mid-range buyer, then what's the facility of being a mid-range buyer? And if you're thinking about buying some flagship phones, then you'll get some conclusions at the end of this video. So watch till the end. Hope you'll enjoy the video. So hello friends, here's running a big battle in the markets nowadays between the flagship kind of phones and the mid-range budget phones or budget smartphones. So there are many more companies like Samsung, Huawei, HTC, ZTE or MI, whatever the companies are, they are taking flagship kind phones in the market right now, nowadays, from the end of 2017 and now on it is. So what is actually flagship type phones? Flagship type phones means here you can see a budget smartphone, that is Micromax Unicorn YU2, and the flagship kind of phones is actually the screen will be started from here and up to the edge every time. Every direction there will be the screen on the edge. Here you can see the glass protector and the screen on the flagship type phones will be there, and the mic or front camera will be over there. So there will be not such bars, there will be not such margins on the up and the down. So these are called the flagship types of phones, and this is a budget smartphone. So I'll discuss you with the flagship types of phones and the budget smartphone specifications. So if you're a heavy gamer, and you're using much more high resoluted games, high resoluted applications, high sized application, then you need a flagship type phones. But if you're a normal user, then you don't play such very high used games or high resoluted games or those kind of applications which consumes high RAM, then you shouldn't need, then you would not buy any flagship type of phones. Then if you're a normal user, then obviously you should buy a budget smartphone like this, or like Samsung J2, like Samsung On 5, 7, whatever you like to do. So number two, if you are quite keen about the photography, that may be photos, that may be videos, whatever that is, you are keen about the camera quality or the video quality your phone captures, then you should buy a flagship type phone, because the camera provided in the flagship type of phones are really good enough to capture low light photographies or low light snaps, or in bright light. The quality of flagship type phones cameras are really brighter enough, like a DSLR or like high quality cameras. But if you are not that much keen about some smartphone cameras, or you other have a DSLR, then why should you buy a flagship phone? Why should you engage your money in a flagship phone? You may obviously buy that flagship phone, but if there is no use of that phone, then why should you buy? Nextly, if you're really keen about clearing your storage or keeping your storage clean, or some percentage of your storage empty, then you should buy a flagship kind of phone, because a flagship kind of phone provide a high storage, a high RAM and a high ROM, obviously, which is emulated storage, you may say so. But if you're a normal user, if you use your smartphones moderately, like some WhatsApp, Facebook, or some social media, or messaging, calling, some specific or some normal music players, video players, etc., blah blah blah, then you should not buy a flagship phone. I suggest you so. And nextly, if you are really using your smartphone in some handy jobs, in some professional works, then obviously you should buy a flagship kind of jobs. Flagship kind of phones, because flagship kind of phones provide a big display, and that may be 5.5 inch, that may be 6 inch, that may be 6.2 inch, that may be 5.7 inch, whatever the kind of display is. Actually, it helps us to have some professional jobs. Like me, I edit my videos within the smartphone. Though I have a J2 Pro, I don't have any flagship phones nearby me, so I can show you that flagship kind of phones. I mean, what is flagship kind of phone? So this was for today. This was the specifications battle within the flagship mobiles and flagship kind of smartphones and budget smartphones. So if you are really liking my videos, then please hit the thumb, and if you're new to my channel, then please subscribe, and you share my videos, comment down below about your important suggestions and queries to me. So thanks for watching my video, and watch you in the next video. Till then, be safe, stable, and keep sharing love.